Hello everybody, today we're in a bit of a sticky situation here, very different from how we normally start these things, but today we're taking a look at beta and preview 1.20.60.20, and with it comes the addition of the trial chambers to Minecraft Bedrock Edition. Now as you can see here, these things are absolutely ginormous. These are really quite large structures, much larger than I was expecting in all actuality. Also, it does not appear that they really connect to caves, so you do kind of just have to randomly dig around to find one. Now, these things are mostly common in the deep slate levels of your Minecraft world, and the layout for every trial chamber is going to be different. Now, if you ever need copper, just come to one of these things, because they are loaded with it. What is this room? These things have a lot of really interesting different rooms. That is a breeze spawner, that is a stray spawner, and that is a stray spawner. Yeah, so these structures generate really weirdly, but they're oh, there we go, we found it. This, I believe, is the main hallway. But there's a spawner like right in the middle of it, so either this isn't the main hallway or that just randomly spawned there. This could also be the main hallway. These things are incredibly weird, like I was saying. I don't exactly know what the best way to traverse all of these is, but let's go ahead and give ourselves some night vision. There we go. Now we've got some night vision, we can better see these things. So first of all, we see the staircase here. I do see a lot of these loot chests around. Now, the way these things work, okay, is that there are 3 different classes of trial spawner that can spawn inside of these. One is ranged, one is melee, and the other is small melee. Now, the options for a melee spawner is a zombie, a husk, or a slime. The options for a ranged one are, I just saw a ranged one, right here, stray or skeleton. And the options for small melee are spider, cave spider, silverfish, and baby zombie. Now the way this works is per trial chamber, so per structure, I believe is what that means. Each different class will have a specific mob that will spawn in that chamber. So for instance, this one, I see stray spawners, zombie spawners, and I have no idea what the little one is, but pretty much what this means is because one is zombie and one is skeleton, there will be no husk or slime spawners in here, and there will be no normal skeleton spawners in here. Now, of course, the breeze spawner will be in every single one. That is an exception. I seriously think this is the main hallway. We're looking for a little one right now. That's a normal zombie. Now, the little melee, we don't know what that is in this structure because we haven't found one yet. Also, I don't know what the block on the floor for the little melee one is either. As you can see for normal melee, oh, the small melee has cobwebs around it, so this one, it's spider. But as you can see, a normal melee one will always have mossy cobble on the floor. A ranged one has ice, and then if it is a small melee, it has stone and tough. And I believe it'd only have cobwebs if it was a spider, but that, that just makes sense to me. Now, there are a few known issues with these. First of all, the corridors sometimes end with a dead end, like right here. That's not supposed to happen, but it does sometimes. Also, things like glow lichen and lush caves just kind of randomly spawn and mess these things up. Hold up, there's a tree in this thing. What in the world? I'm really right here. There's a floating glow lichen. There's a few other examples of this around. Now, of course, with this comes the addition of the trial spawners and the breeze, but we'll go ahead and look at those in just a moment. First of all, let's do /game mode C, because I really want to start seeing what's in these chests and exactly how these things work. So I see stone pickaxes, not used, but tipped arrows. Over here, there's another random stone pickaxe. Oh, I believe stuff can spawn in these pots. So that one had like amethyst shards in it. This one's got lapis. So it seems like you can get some good stuff. I believe there's a chance that you can get diamonds from a pot as well, like diamond blocks. And then also, of course, you can get the loot from these trial spawners, which we're going to try fighting one in a moment here. This chest has a shield, a saddle, and iron boots, so some actually decent gear. There's some honeycomb and stone. That pot had iron, that one's got a copper ingot. There's a chest here, which has tough, milk, glowberries, normal arrows. And I'm just kind of exploring these things at the same time with you guys, so don't really expect me to know everything right now, because these are brand new. So there's bamboo planks in here. Now, they do mention in the changelog that there's a known issue where sometimes you're going to get items that don't belong in the loot tables. It doesn't specify which items these are referring to, but it just says that there are some items in the loot tables that should not be there. Where does this go? So there even appear to be little secret passageways that you can crawl through to get to other locations. I think it's time that we go ahead and fight one. So let's go ahead, go back to spectator mode, because there's this one room all the way over here that I want to fight. It's only got 3 spawners, and it has the breeze, which honestly, the breeze is like one of my favorite parts of this new update, and I'm really excited to check this out. So let's go ahead and get ourselves some basic armor. Now, before we fight this, I do want to quickly note, these trial chambers, as we know, when you defeat them, they will give out items. Now, one of the items that these are going to give out is the brand new trial key. I call it a copper key because it's made of copper, but you know, right there, the trial key. Now, as of right now, this item does absolutely nothing. Absolutely nothing. It doesn't do a single thing. We don't know what it's going to do, but hopefully it does something really cool in these structures. Also, these things do constantly spawn more loot. They have a 30-minute cooldown timer after you go ahead and defeat one. And also, there you go, we found enchanted crossbows, and we even found diamonds and emeralds. So these things do have some pretty good loot. You just gotta look in the right chest. It makes sense to have like the really good loot in a room filled with combat things. And then the walls, I see dispensers filled with fire charges. I see instant health. And I know that the breeze can activate these buttons, so I assume it's kind of like, you know, be careful because the breeze will activate these. Also, there are a few known issues with the breeze. It doesn't actually have any melee attacks that aren't like jumping as of right now. In Java, they do, but they're kind of messed up. Also, it cannot deflect projectiles, which it's supposed to be able to do. And it's currently unable to avoid trapdoors when pathfinding. So those are the 3 known issues with it. Anyways, I really want to go ahead and fight one of these things. Okay. I am already got the slowness. Oh my. Instant health. Hold up, that's a normal skeleton. I thought those weren't... Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Look at that breeze. Oh, okay. Yeah, so the breeze's charges will actually send you just flying backwards. Oh my goodness, this is chaos. It doesn't seem necessarily like the hardest thing ever, but absolute chaos, especially when you're surrounded by multiple of these things. The breeze does very minimal damage, but the thing is that it can activate those redstone things, and that is what's going to do a lot of damage to you. Also, it just throws you. Okay. Okay. So there we go, we just defeated this trial chamber, or spawner. Oh my goodness. You need to chill, where did it go? So this is the challenge with fighting these things. Because they just jump, you can't really keep an eye on them, and they're supposed to be able to block projectiles, so yeah. Okay, it spawned more. But as you see here, this trial spawner is now on cooldown. It has the smoke above it, and it gave us 5 emeralds. I'm really curious to see what a breeze trial spawner gives us. Let's go ahead and save the breeze spawner for last, because I really have a feeling that those are going to give better loot than the others, just because the breeze is an absolute menace. So cool. Yeah, these rooms are really difficult. Okay. Okay, breeze, chill. The breeze has been taken care of. Now we just gotta get rid of these last 2 strays. Well, now I don't have the night vision, so that makes it a bit more realistic here, I guess. So we can go ahead and carry on. Okay, okay, we're almost there, we're almost there. I'm really hoping it's not going to spawn more. I don't know why I didn't hold the totem. There is more. Okay. Also, if you guys are interested in how we could turn these spawners into renewable diamond and emerald farms, be sure to subscribe to the channel because I intend to go ahead and make a full-on video about turning these into farms. So there you go. This other one gave us a trial key and the blaze spawner, or not blaze spawner, the breeze spawner, which is up there and we need to find a way to get to. As you see, gave golden carrots, which I was not expecting to be a part of the loot pool that you could get down here. But that is the whole gist of these things. They're pretty difficult, not necessarily the easiest thing to go ahead and fight, but if you are actually prepared and use your shield a bit more, unlike me, you should be fine. They are a lot of fun. Those breezes are absolute chaos. But yeah, these things are really big structures. They're a lot of fun, and the breeze is probably one of my new favorite mobs. And as you could tell when I was fighting in here, it was spawning all the things out of these. It was spitting. There's fire there. There was the potions going on here. So the breeze does actually spit the balls of wind and activate things. Just such a cool concept, and I really cannot wait to see what else Mojang ends up doing with this update. This was a very different kind of style video, and I would love to know what you guys think about it and the way I did this. Of course, let me know down below what you thought of the way I made this video. But I think this is going to be where I end it for this one. I just wanted to go ahead and show you guys these new trial chambers and talk about the breeze and the trial spawners a little bit. Anyways, like I said, I plan to be making a video about how to farm these later, so be sure to smash that subscribe button. And what do you think? Should I upgrade my skin? Go from a Warden onesie to a brand new Breeze onesie? Let me know down below what you think about that. Anyways, this has been Mr. Gaming Aquatic, and I'll see you next time. Peace!